Welcome back with Indulge with Dimples. Today, we're going to be making something that's just OMG. It is so good, you're going to smack everybody in your family, even yourself, because you're going to sit there and eat the whole cake if you don't get it out your kitchen. We're going to be making a banana pudding cake. I'm going to try to make this video simple, easy, because that's what I do. Semi-homemade, semi-bought. Besides that, you're going to love it. And if you get confused somewhere, pause it, leave me a message. And if you want more detail or you want me to do the cake over and make a smaller batch, hit me up. Leave a message down below. The main thing that you have to do while you're indulging with Dimples and while we're making this banana pudding cake is subscribe, like, and keep viewing, keep sharing. Get my people, get my likes up so we can cook more. And if you have something or want to suggest something, hit me up, leave it at the bottom, and then I will research it. I will even put my own twist to it. I will make it semi-homemade, semi-store-bought, because you know I hate dishes, I hate washing, and I love my kitchen to smell like Christmas. So let's get into this video. Follow me all the way to the end so we can see the end product. And you know I gotta taste it for you because it won't be indulged with Dimples if you're not indulging with me. Duh. So let's get into the video, guys. Recipes that we need to use. Alright guys, today we're going to be making a banana pudding cake. And look at my apron, it's pretty. But anyway, we're going to be making a banana pudding cake, and I have all the ingredients out with all of the utensils and supplies that we're going to need to use. So let's start off with the ingredients. You're going to need 2 ripe bananas, some cream cheese icing, unless you want to make it yourself, but I'm not making it, I just bought it. You're going to need 2 bananas, ripe, and I let them sit like this because they're really mushy and ripe because it's going to be sweet. We need some vanilla extract, we need some cream cheese, we need some pure vegetable oil, we need eggs, we need store-bought cake, we need vanilla wafers, and we need whatever milk that you use and desire in your home. And we need a banana pudding package. So let's start off by making, and heavy whipping cream. I forgot to get that out. Alright. And heavy whipping cream. So let's start off by making the vanilla pudding packet. You need to half the vanilla pudding packet. So I have half in each bowl. And one I'm going to put heavy whipping cream because that's going to be like the center middle of the icing. And the other one we're going to make a traditional just like you would make regular pudding. So let's start off by making the regular pudding because it needs to sit just a little bit. So what you want to do is put half of the packet in here. And if you need to use measuring cups, go ahead and pull them out. You're going to need a baking pan, whatever pan that you desire. I have a 9-inch round baking pan. That's what I want to use. And then I have my knife to open up stuff, my spatula to scoop it out, and I have my handy dandy hand mixer. Okay, so them are the things that we're going to need to start out this cooking process. First, let's make the pudding. So I have the half a pack of banana pudding in here. I'm going to pour in some milk. You can measure it out by what the package said, or you can do it yourself by hand and eyeball it. So I'm going to eyeball it, and I'm using almond milk because my people don't like regular milk and it bothers their stomach, and I'm trying to make this kind of not so fattening, which making a cake or baking is always fattening, so it's whatever. So you're gonna keep stirring it up until it gets like thick like this. And if you know anything about pudding, it's supposed to be a thick consistency. I'm gonna make it just a little bit thinner, so I'm gonna add some more almond milk. And I'm gonna put the top of my almond milk because I'm not gonna need the almond milk anymore. And I'm gonna stir this up, and then I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator and let it sit, and it's gonna get thicker than this. Okay. So after I get done stirring it up, just sit it in the refrigerator, let it sit, and it's gonna get thick. And I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna use it for. But before I even put that in the refrigerator, I'm gonna take one of these ripe bananas that I told you about, and I'm gonna open it up and put it in the banana pudding. So we're gonna get more of a banana flavor and taste. And this is a big banana, so it's cool. And it doesn't have any spots or anything on it. It's not like mushy mushy. So it's good. And that's going to go into the banana pudding mix. And all I'm going to do is just mash this up and put it in my banana pudding. What? You can do that? Yes, you can. And I'm just going to mix it up. Now once I get done mixing it up, I'm just going to sit it in the refrigerator. And mash this up a little bit more. And it smells really like, it smells delicious and good. Okay. So sit this in the refrigerator until we come back and get ready to use it. Next, I am going to use the other half and I'm going to mix it with heavy whipping cream. So you're going to need a 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream, and you want this pretty thick because this is going to be a middle layer of icing. More banana flavor. I'm going to still use the same whisk, and I'm going to whisk this up till it gets thick. And then I'm going to add a little bit more heavy whipping cream, and I'm going to add a little bit of that almond milk just to thin it out just a little bit, but not too much. Maybe a splash. I know what a splash is, right? So maybe a splash of it. And I'm going to whip it up in this. And if it gets stuck like this to the spatula, just take it and take it out of there. It'll come out. Believe me. Now I got this recipe because a local bakery lady at my hometown, she makes banana pudding cupcakes. You know how you know how cupcakes was like the phase and the fans, everything. Everybody wanted something miniature. It was cute. Okay, so one of our co-workers, she kept going down there and buying this cupcake. And she kept saying, "Oh, this cupcake is the bomb. You gotta try it." And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try it. And I tried it. It was good. It wasn't the bomb. And I'm like, I can make that better. So I went home and I bought everything that was banana, and I mixed it up and I made mine. And today I'm going to share the recipe with you. So keep stirring this up. Get the chunks out of here. And if you need a little bit more icing in this, just add a little more heavy whipping cream. If you don't want it that thick, add a little bit or more splashes of almond milk or whatever milk you desire. Alright. So I'm going to stir this up a couple more times because I want it to double in value. And then when it gets to the consistency that I want, it's thick and it has double in value. So step 1 and 2 is done of the banana flavor. Put it in the refrigerator. So we need to take it back out. Step 3 is to put your oven on 350, and next you're going to get your cake mix, and you're going to follow the recipe and the ingredients in the back of the cake mix. Mix it up, and from there then I'm going to show you the next step to how you're going to make your cake moist with that vanilla or banana pudding or vanilla pudding you put in the cake. So let's follow these steps on the box and get to it. Alright, remember that banana pudding that we made earlier? You're going to actually go back to that right now, and you're going to take that out and you're going to dump it in your cake batter. This is what's going to make your cake moist, and it's not going to be dry, and people are going to be like, what in the world? And it's going to taste more like banana pudding. So put that whole tub of that in there, and you want to fold it in. First, you want to fold it in. So take your spatula and fold it in, your cake mix or your cake batter. Okay. Now remember, the banana pudding was a half of a pack. We used milk like they would refer you to use, or you can use water. And then you're going to add 1 medium to small banana, and you're going to mix it up like you would normally do. Okay, so fold it in. And once you gently fold the banana pudding into the cake mixture, just blend it on low. And then you want to sit it aside. Then you want to sit your batter on the side. Now, how are we going to get that crunch into the cake? Now, vanilla wafers are delicious, and I love to eat them with milk. And that's all I need. Some vanilla wafers. That's all you need. You're going to open your bag up. And you're going to take a few of these vanilla wafers out. And you're going to save them. So pretty much what I'm going to do. And then you want to use the rest of them and you want to crunch them up. I know you're like, how are we going to get that crunchiness that you get from a banana pudding? I'm about to tell you. So, take a few of them out. Take about 1/3 of them out of the bag. And then you're going to leave the 1/3 in the bag because we're going to use that for decorations. Now, we got the bag right here. Now, all I'm going to do is crunch them up. I have the consistency that I am looking for in this bag. So, we got this pan. We oiled it up with some Pam spray. I did that earlier before I got on here. But now what I need to do, and if you know anything about making a graham cracker crust, it consists of a lot of butter. So I'm going to sit here and I am going to put about 3, 4, or half a stick of butter will be 3 tablespoons of butter. And I'm going to put my pan in the oven for about 2 to 3 minutes for this butter to melt. Once the butter melts, I'm going to come back and I'm going to take the graham cracker crust and I'm going to mix it in with the butter. The vanilla wafer crust, and mix it with the butter, and we're going to make a bottom crust. And we're going to put it in the oven and let it cook just for a little bit. And then we're going to take it out and then we're going to put in our banana pudding batter mix in there. Sorry guys, my camera went dead. I had to delete some memory. So anywho, we're back to making that bottom crust with the vanilla wafers. Butter, vanilla wafers crunched up, just pat it down till you get like a nice flat semi-tight. And then once you do get that nice little rim around there, you're going to stick it back in the oven for about, I want to say 10 to 15 minutes. And if you want a really nice flatten, take the bottom of a glass or something that can be put in there and you just want to smash it down. And that's what I'm doing right now. But anywho, put this back in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes. Then I'll come back and take it out and I'm going to pour in our banana pudding batter, which we made earlier, on top of this cake. And after that, then I'm going to go ahead, pop it back in the oven for 20-30 minutes depending on your element of your oven. And then after that, we're going to sit it out and let it cool, decorate it, cut it, taste it, all that. So let's pop this back in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes, guys. Alright guys, so we're back and I let it cook. I pour the cake batter on there and it's done, and it's nice and it's golden and it's brown. As you can see, I let it sit in the refrigerator for a little bit so it can cool down so I can show you the next couple steps. Now with this step, you need a baker's rack because we're going to cut this cake in half. And remember, we did the pudding heavy whipping cream and we made that thick sauce. We're going to put that in the middle because this is going to be a dirty icing for the banana flavor. So more banana flavor to put in there. Then we're going to take our white icing, and I got cream cheese, and we're going to put the cream cheese on top. But you're also going to need a nice sharp knife. Now you can go to the store in the baker's aisle and they have string. And if you get the sharp string, you can cut this actually in the middle. Just take the string and it's a nice even layer cut. If you do not have that, which I don't have because I ran out of it, I'm just going to sit this at the bottom because I want no distractions. You can cut this cake into a nice half without that. But I have this nice sharp knife, and all I'm going to do is just try to cut it. And if you can tell, I have like a little ring around here because of how the cake was forming and baking. And also, I'm going to tell you, if you keep opening the oven up to check it to see and you're not for sure, you're going to get cracks in your cake. I got cracks in my cake because it was heavy foots walking around and someone opened my oven up 2 times, okay? So that's why I have a crack in there, but don't worry about that. I'm going to fix that. You're not even going to know that crack's right there. So let's get to cutting this cake in half. Banana cake. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I did not cut this evenly. I did not cut this like it should be. But it's okay. Because all I'm going to do is take the top off of here. And I'm going to take the top off of here. Tastes like a... Okay. I'm going to take 2 knives. Because I'm just afraid that I might just drop my cake on the floor and I'm going to be so upset. Take 2 knives. Ooh, la, 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 la. Bam. Look at that. That is beautiful and gorgeous. I'm just going to even it out. I'm evening out. So I even it out. And remember that heavy whipped cream and banana pudding? Just dolly it on here. Just like so. You can take the back of the spoon, or if you got a spatula, you can just mash it on there. Like so. That works. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just spread this around. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator, let it sit. Then after it cools down, I'm going to take it out. And after I take it out, I am going to put the top layer on there. And then we're going to dirty icing it. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to decorate it. Because you don't need all that fancy tools and equipment to decorate this cake. Then I'm going to cut into it. And you're going to be amazed and shocked at what we made. So I'm going to spread this out like I just told you. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator to sit and cool. Come back, put the top back on there, icing it up, decorate it, and then I will be back to show you the finished product. We're going to taste it, and then I'm going to have all the ingredients listed at the bottom, okay? Alright guys, so it is the next day, and I was telling y'all how to make this banana pudding cake, which smells delicious. It has bananas incorporated throughout this cake. It's very delicious. It's yummy. It's not sugar free. It's not for diabetics. It's for somebody that just don't give a damn and they want to eat and enjoy. This is a good summertime replacement for banana pudding because you can have it sitting outside. It's not going to wilt. Nothing's going to go wrong with it. And you actually taste the banana flavor here. Now I didn't calculate, or I can't tell you how many calories is in here because when you're baking, I mean seriously, if you have to count calories, you don't need to be eating it. So I'm just letting you know, this is a fantastic cake. I put everything together and I decorated. I just left the crumbs out from yesterday and I just put them on the top and I dirty icing the cake. And dirty icing means it's not perfect, but it's icing, and that's what counts. So you can decorate it however you want to decorate it, and I'm going to actually take a cut out of this and show you what the layering process looks like. Also, at the bottom of this whole video in the description box, I'm going to have the details on the materials that I use, the ingredients, and the steps, so you can follow them as well. Now, if you're counting calories, I would substitute everything with sugar-free Splenda or Eureka sugar, or homemade and scratch it from scratch, really. But this is not sugar-free, it's not low calorie, no low carbs. It's just plain old good Christmas food. And I mean Christmas food like it smells like Christmas in the kitchen. And when it smells like Christmas in the kitchen, it's nothing but wonderful things. So let's get to it, because you know I love my kitchen to smell like Christmas when I'm baking. Let's take a cut out of this. I have my fork and my knife, but I'm gonna cut it from the front because I want you to see what it actually looks like. So I'm not gonna cut a big piece, y'all, and it is moist, okay? Moist, as I tell you. I'm just gonna cut me a little sliver. You know, the people that's always watching, they wait, just give me a little sliver, just give me a little bit. You just be looking at them like, why is you over here? Why are you trying to taste this? That's me. Give me a little sliver. Okay, remember we did that crust at the bottom? Make sure you pull that up from the bottom. Yeah, I should have had a cake cutter, but whatever. It smells delicious. So, let me show you what I have created. No, let me rephrase it. Let me show you what we have created. Look at the layering. You have that banana pudding, icing, frost layering in the middle. And then look at the top of the cake. That's a little sliver. And then we have the crust at the bottom. And I really don't have any crust left in there, because actually, when I cut it, look at that. It's beautiful. So let's taste this. Let's taste it. Yes, I'm going to taste it. Ohio State. Let me scoot this on the side for y'all so I can actually taste the cake. Delicious, delicious. This cake weighs a ton. Alright. Who knocked my cake over? You say banana pudding. This is way better than banana pudding. I love the smell and texture of banana pudding, but I don't like the real bananas in here because it starts turning brown. With this, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. Any and everything that I make on here, it has to be approved by me. I don't care if it's low carb, low sugar, low calorie, low nothing in it. It gotta taste good. And if it don't taste good, I'm not making it and I'm not eating it. But this right here, forget a banana pudding. You need to get you a banana pudding cake. Okay, I'm done, y'all. I'm done. It's rich. It's moist. It's good. I mean, I outdid myself. Try the recipe. Subscribe. Be a guest. Join. Indulge with Dimples, because we cook everything. Everything that tastes good, smell good, is good for the tummy. So, click subscribe. Join me. Be a member. Be a team. If you make this, post some pictures. Let me know how it is. And if you tweak something, or if you made it low carb or low sugar or diabetic friendly, please let me know, because I will remake it how you have made it if it turns out to be tasting as great as mine. Until next time, enjoy and indulge your dimples. Bye.